Hi, meet Michael Galley from BCIT. Hi, Michael.
Hello, Ganga. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. Michael, tell us what makes BCIT unique from other colleges and universities in Canada.
Well, BCIT is it's really unlike most colleges or universities because we provide applied education. Our applied education model means that students are studying theory 50% of the time and they're practicing 50% of the time. So when they graduate from our programs, they have developed the skills as well as the knowledge, and that's what employers want. So BCIT graduates find jobs, and basically 98% of our students will find a job within the first 6 months of graduation. And a couple of the other reasons are our faculty at BCIT they must have industry experience. So they can't come straight out of university with a PhD and come to teach at BCIT. They must have worked in their industry. And of course, if they have industry experience, for the students, it's great because they're, again, learning not just the theory, but what that subject is going to be like when they go out to find a job. Small class sizes is another thing that makes us unique. In programs like aircraft maintenance engineering, there'll be only 17 students. In a business program, there'll be 28 students, and that's the maximum you'll see in any class at BCIT. I think one of the most important factors, though, that makes BCIT unique is the program advisory committees. So every program at BCIT has a group of individuals from companies around Vancouver. They're managers, vice presidents, people who have positions of responsibility in different companies. Their role is to provide BCIT programs with feedback on what that industry requires. So BCIT will modify its curriculum in all of our programs based on what we are hearing from industry. So industry tells us they need graduates with a certain skill set, and that's what we will teach the students. So when our students graduate, those people are hiring our graduates, and that's why BCIT graduates are so popular.
Makes sense. So why do students choose BCIT?
Again, the main reason is the high employment rate. So if you graduate with a bachelor degree, 98% of our students will find a job. If you graduate with a diploma, 91%. And I think that 91% because many of the diploma students will continue for 2 more years to finish their bachelor degree. So that's really what BCIT is all about. And 70% of our students come to BCIT after they finish a bachelor degree somewhere else. So they'll finish a bachelor degree in another university, they'll come to BCIT to do a 2-year diploma because that's what's going to get them the job. And they get good jobs. The median salary for a BCIT graduate is about $70,000, where the Canadian median salary is only $33,000. So our students are coming out of 2-year programs and they're jumping right up to a very high salary right from the start. They also come to BCIT because we have over 150 programs available to international students, and our facilities are unlike anywhere else. We're not a research university, we're a training institution. You come here to get the skills, and our facilities are just like what you would experience when you go out to work in industry.
And what are the credentials that BCIT offers?
Okay, so we do 1-year certificates, and that's usually for professionals who are coming back to just upgrade their credentials. They don't have a lot of time to study. 1 year is what they're after, and usually they're people who already have some kind of work experience in their field, and now they're coming back to specialize. The best value, in my opinion, of all the programs at BCIT are the 2-year diplomas. Now, a 2-year diploma is unlike, well, sorry, let me explain how it ladders first. So you do a 2-year diploma, and after that, again, you have the skills, you are ready to go and work. And many of our students will go directly out after a diploma and find a job. It's a great experience for them. Some of them will continue for 2 more years to complete their bachelor degree. So we take a 4-year bachelor degree, we cut it down the middle, and we make it 2 parts. So some students will do the full 4 years straight, some will just do 2 years and go out to work. But in the 2-year diploma, it's a very intensive term of study, and students are doing 120, average 120 credits. It's very intensive, and all of the courses that they're studying are related to their subject. They're not doing a year of general education courses. From day one, 100% of their courses are related to their subject.
So what is the entry requirements for these diploma programs?
It depends on the program, but most programs will require English, of course, and most programs will require an IELTS 6.5, a TOEFL 86, the CALE would be a 70, and the PTE, I believe, is a 60. Currently, we are, due to the COVID-19 situation, we're accepting the Duolingo test, and I think the score required for most programs is 115. We also accept the TOEFL, the home-based TOEFL, and the IELTS and the PTE online versions. Along with the English, and again, it depends on the type of program, but if they're going into a business program, all they need is math. So math from grade 11. And I know in India, there are, some students are in a different stream. They may not do the grade 11 math. So they would either have to take a test or take a course to meet that grade 11 math. If they're going into an engineering field, they'll also need physics, possibly chemistry. If they're going into something like IT, computing, it would only be math and English, but higher levels of math and English.
So what are the general intakes for BCIT programs?
Yeah, most of the programs at BCIT have a September intake, and it's a cohort model with BCIT. So everybody starts at the same time and they take the same classes. So you start September term 1, January term 2. The summer is off, you come back in September, do term 3, January term 4, and then your diploma or your degree is finished. There are a handful of programs with a January intake. So computer systems technology, computer information technology, electrical computer engineering. Those are programs that have a January intake. Then there are special programs like the aircraft maintenance engineering. We have 4 classes. This is a very exciting program. We have 4 classes dedicated to international students every year, and we fill them all. There's only 17 students per class, but we have 1 in September, 1 in January, 2 classes in March, and then again 1 in October. So if the students don't get into one intake, the next one is very close behind.
Please tell us about the Canam BCIT relationship.
Sure. Canam and BCIT have developed probably the strongest relationship that we have with any recruiter in India. From my experience with dealing with the counselors and all the staff at Canam, everybody's very professional, very direct. The communication lines are very strong. So when your staff have a question, they contact me directly. I get them an answer within a day. So it's when you build a strong relationship with a recruitment partner, it's very important for the students, and Canam is really our best partner in India by far.
Thank you, Mike. I'm sure the students enjoyed listening to you.